G'day everyone, and welcome to Space Engineers. I'm going to quickly show you how to convert this pod into something that can fly quickly and easily. Starters, we'll get the landing gear, we'll grind it down to just past functional, and then we'll weld it back up again. And now that we've done that, we've unlocked the first part we need, but we still need the parts, so we're going to grab the landing gear anyway. Going to come up to the top. We need some parts off here too. So we're going to grab the ore detector, the antenna, the parachute hatch, the tube behind it, the beacon, the timer block, and lastly, just underneath the pod is a hydrogen thruster. With those parts, we've got all we need to build the next two items. First, we need to push G and go to the G menu. You can see we've got remote block here, remote control block. Put that to the bar. Now the direction does matter, as you can see in the icon on the right. You've got the light at the front with a line going up to the top, which, as you can see here, light to the front. This will determine direction. We want that to the front. Now we want to add the gyroscope here. This can be placed in any which direction. We don't need to weld these parts up for you, they just need to be functional. With that, that's all the parts we need. Climb into the passenger seat. Okay, so we need to group the thrusters and the landing gear. To do that, click on the top thruster, hold shift, click on the lowest thruster to group them all. Over here, where we make the group, just give it a name, anything you like. Landing gear, do the same, click on the top one, go down into this one, give it a name. Next thing we want to do is find the remote control. Go down the list of remote control till we find control. Click that. The next thing we have to do is add two things to the bar. Using G, go into groups. We've got our thrusters. We'll drag them down and add them as toggle block on and off. The landing gear, do the same, but this time we want switch lock. And with that, we're ready to fly. Turn the thrusters on, unlock, thrust upwards, and now you're airborne, ready to find a new home. Landing can be tricky, flying can be tricky, takes a bit of practice, but practice on a single player server, but you can do this on a multiplayer server, no problem, so long as they had the standard starting pod.